Hey everyone, welcome to the July 23rd, 2025 SIG Node CI meeting. We don't have any agenda items, so I'm going to hand it over to Natasha to go to triage.
I've never done this, so please bear with me. Okay, so tests. You guys usually start by looking at the test grid, right?
Yep.
This is very red. Is this normal? These have been failing for a really long time. Is this already being looked into? Does anyone know?
I haven't seen any bugs about it. Let me take a look. When have it started?
It started, looked like a couple weeks ago. What is this? July 9th?
Yeah, there's a bug for this. I'll send it in
Okay.
chat. And Francesca, you commented saying that you will take a look us up.
Yes, hello. Yes, I did. Heads up. It's not happened yet, but with I have more time now that the code freeze is almost done. So yeah, I will prioritize.
Okay, sounds good. There's this one. These new tests that have just always been failing.
And I don't know if this PR is actually merged yet. It's possible these were being triggered.
Okay, got it. Um, okay. Is that also the case with like all of these?
No, this is
That,
different.
go ahead. Yeah, I would be
Yeah.
surprised. It's just so many different features and so much, yeah, lots of instability.
Okay. Looks like a bunch of failures suddenly started on July 14th. I don't know if it's like all related. Is have you guys already like looked at or talked about this, or is this new?
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, we didn't meet last week, and then I don't remember seeing these the week before, so I wonder if these are relatively new.
Yeah, what you can do is to grab the job name and like put it in a agenda doc, and then maybe offline we can search for bugs or create new ones.
Yeah, but
Okay. It looked like the same failure message as the issue that Francesco was looking into, so it might be related. Yeah, I can follow up on this and see if there's already a bug. Okay, and then there's these. Is the test grid usually this red? I've never actually looked at it before.
No, typically there are flakes, only flakes. You just
Okay.
closer to code freeze, we get many features more.
Okay, these have also been failing for a while. Come on. Yeah, if nobody knows anything about this, I can also look for a bug or file one offline. These. That's a lot of failures.
Yeah, I see there that it's with this memory manager. I don't know if because it was merged, this new feature gate. Praveen, I think you were working with. Perhaps it's linked.
What do you mean for the in-place pod resize?
Yeah, it is this with the memory manager, this new feature gate. Exclusive memory, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I merged this PR recently. I can take a look at this failure.
Okay. Me. Just put that as a note. Okay. Should I look at anything else on the test grid or move on to the test board?
So I recently saw lots of cryo failures. What's the story there, Peter? Do you have some summary?
So there were, I do know of the eviction ones have been going on for quite a while. There were some user NS failures that should be fixed now, and they look to be. I don't know what's up with the E2E features tests. Natasha, could you just take a look at one of those tabs, either the V1 or V2?
This one?
Yeah. Okay, so that's the new feature. So there might be, I'm not sure what is going wrong there, but that's fine, I would say.
Okay.
I know the canary jobs are failing, and that one I'm actually not sure about. Those canary jobs are basically to test new builds of cryo, and so there may be something to look into there. But yeah, so the eviction ones we're aware of. The EDE features seem to be just this new, just churn from new features. And the eviction ones I think we're aware of. So I think we're, I mean, in the same spot that we've been.
So sounds like we're good on this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else before I move on? I will take it as a no. Okay. please correct me if I'm skipping any steps, but if I recall correctly, I'll usually move on to this board next.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Big startup, probe worker. This looks like a bug fix, which I assume doesn't belong on this board. Is that right?
Yeah, we just move to archive it.
Okay, sounds good. Do not merge. What's this?
Yeah, you can try to do it like waiting on author. I would assume it will be just closed.
Sounds good. Failing test job. This is already triage accepted by both
Yeah,
of
this is
you.
what we just discussed. Yeah,
Okay.
issues in progress. Since it's assigned, we put it in progress.
Right. Thank you. Work in progress. That should be waiting on author. Handle and plugin test. Okay, it already has LGTM. Needs approver. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you. Reject pod when attachment limit is exceeded. This is a kind feature, so I'll take this off the board. Race condition. I think this is bug fix, not a test thing. Yeah. Archiving. Okay, skip flaky test case on Windows. This is already. It's gonna merge soon. Do you do like needs approver for this? It's already like LGTM and approve.
yeah, just put needs approval. It will self move to done when it's merged.
Okay, cool. Okay, next batch. Improve test coverage for the get endpoint. This is from Francesco. I assume this just needs a reviewer.
Yes.
Okay. I can review this right after this.
Thank you.
Work in progress. Waiting on author. Okay, this is from Kevin. Unit test is failing. All right, already triage accepted. Should this be like issues to do?
Yeah,
I
it
think
seems like it.
But it says priority critical urgent, or?
yeah, but the PR should have been approved like few minutes ago. If you can click on the link
Oh,
on
I
the
see. This one.
no
Or
yeah
hang on.
the one in the comment.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
It's in the merge queue. So
Got it. I'll just
You could do in progress and assign to,
Yeah.
to add.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, also as a PR.
Cool. Thank you. Right, DRA admin access test, make it serial. Looks like, oh, this is already LGTM and approved. Okay, it's gonna merge soon, so I'll put it as needs approver. Okay, that's all of those. I think that's it for tests. Am I missing anything?
No, it's that what we typically do. Sometimes we want to go through in progress or to do issues. Maybe next week when we after code freeze, we'll have more people ready to take something. Maybe we can go through to do issues and see if anything is needed for this release.
Sorry, are you suggesting we do that now or next week?
Next week will be better, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify.
Maybe, yeah, maybe just look at this like priority important soon. Like I see on the screen already. Like, yeah, this one.
Who do I?
Well, we have 4.
Let's look at these. Okay, you filed this one. This is really old.
Yeah, I wonder if it's still failing. It's still flaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see this like spikes.
Can you go back to the triage board once you are done? Yeah, one thing I noticed is that the last date is July 16, and we are almost a week after. Does anyone know if this is normal or so?
I think I saw some discussion on test infra that triage board stopped being updated for some like build issue.
Okay, I will have a look on the group. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, since this is still failing, I think we want to reapply the accepted label.
Yep.
But we haven't fixed this in like 2 years. So I'm questioning if it is actually a priority important soon or
Yeah. Maybe switch to long term now.
if I did that right. Okay. How do I remove the important soon label? Is this a command? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to remove important soon. So if someone else wants to do it or teach me how, please go ahead.
It should update the priority itself. Hopefully it will remove the important soon.
Sorry, what?
Are you asking about like 2 priorities here?
Yeah, I don't know because we wanted to make it priority important long term. I don't know how to remove priority
bot-
important soon.
The bot will delete it.
The bot will do it? Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I hope at least. Yeah, Francesca, I posted a link to the backend test infra about triage board is not updating since a week ago or something.
Thank you.
Cryo serial tests are hitting timeout. Is anyone who knows anything about this here? Like, is this being worked on?
Peter, do you know?
I'm
Scry test.
reading, I'm like remembering this.
Yeah.
I don't think that we have anyone actively working on this right now. I mean, we've been thinking about it, but we're bound, not able to prioritize it at this point.
Yeah, right now the question is, do you want to keep important soon, or we want to switch to like long term?
I think probably long term is more reflective of how we're actually treating the priority, even though it is important. It is, we're like struggling to keep up, I think.
Thank you.
Okay. Francesco opened this one. The cryo test. Francesco, do you know, or are you working on this, or do you know if anyone is?
No, I'm not working on that. I filed because it seems that it is a consistent failure, but this is pretty much what I know.
I changed the priority.
You can assign me to give it a look.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
And this one looks similar. And these are the ones we just saw on the test grid. I can assign myself to follow up, but I'm not making any guarantees that I'll make progress in the next day. Unless someone else wants to take it up, is it okay if I change the priority to long term?
Feels this way.
Sorry, what did you say? I missed it.
Yeah, it feels long term because how we treat it, as Peter said.
Well, that's all of those. Okay, are we ready to move on to bugs then?
Yeah, and it's exactly time, like half of the meeting.
Cool. Okay, bugs. Is that this one? Yeah, okay. I'll just open. Okay. Document canonical way to set priority for static pods. It's just a documentation issue. Our doc static pods does not support priority class name field. However, we'll keep it prints the following error. I mean, it kind of looks like we accepted it a year ago and then just never fixed it.
Is it a bug?
I think it's just a docs issue, or let me read more carefully. Yeah, it looks like just a documentation issue with how to set priority for static pods.
Yeah, let's retriage it and keep it around. We can even add /help on this if it's not there yet.
Okay.
Sometimes I have a feeling that the whole website think it's /help.
True. Okay, next one. Huge page, unable to map backing store for guest RAM, cannot allocate memory. It looks like you all have looked at this, or at least we're planning to.
Yes, I am planning to.
Okay.
Yeah. Too many actually interesting things to work. So little time. But yes, it's on my board.
Okay. In that case, should I just leave it and you'll triage it whenever you get to it?
Yeah. Or if there is any way to put that on me, feel free to. But I don't know if it's possible.
I'll assign it to you. Oh, next one. Main container never starts with restart policy, never, and sidecar container has a startup probe and fails the first attempt. It's kind of a mouthful. I think we looked at this one in one of these meetings, didn't we? I thought we did.
It's still a bug. I think we need to triage it. I'm surprised it's not triaged it.
Okay, it looks like you were assigned for
Okay.
triage.
Okay, I'll take a look right now.
Okay. Looks like you are asking a lot of questions. Maybe more clarification is needed. I can add the needs information label if that makes sense.
No, I think we know that this is a bug. We just trying to understand if there are more bugs around it. I triage accepted it right now. I will, and there is a PR out, so it will be easier.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Okay, next one. Deprecated app warmer annotation field not yet removed. Yes, that's true. This is already being tracked. Yeah. Yeah, Tim is already tracking this work. Let me fix this. Yeah, this is all true.
But will we be able to have it in 134 or should we move it to 135?
So I think Tim did this part, phase 2, 134. And then phase 3 is for 136. And then what's Ben saying? First step is to stop mirroring the field. I mean, my feeling is this is already being tracked in this like enhancements issue, so I don't know that we need a separate open issue for it. Does anyone else have thoughts?
I mean, how is it tracked alternatively to this? Like, I thought that the enhancement is closed already.
I think he's keeping it open. Like this is the enhancement.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he's keeping it open just so he can track the cleanup. If it's
Okay,
better
then
in an issue,
let's close the
that's
bug then.
also fine.
Yeah, let's close the bug.
Okay, the next one is following docs for configuring kubelet for user namespace support in this release fails with some error. They're following some doc. I'm getting this
You can assign
error.
this to me. I'm wondering where that UID is coming from. Like, I know this is something. Oh, it looks like Rodrigo is looking at it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, recently we
Yeah,
merged
look.
the PR to check user ID to be less than maxint, and I'm trying to understand if it's more than maxint.
See, so they're saying this doc PR addressed their issue. Mention node train is needed for custom ranges. Does that sound like something you guys are familiar with?
Yeah, that may be interesting.
Peter, should I assign this to you to double check everything?
Yeah, you can. I mean, it seems like Rodrigo is looking at it. So if you could just CC me, I could review the work that he's doing.
And I would trust Rodrigo on this judgment, so maybe we can rename it to documentation then. Instead of kind bug,
Yeah.
make it kind documentation. And you will need to remove kind bug. For kind, it doesn't, yeah, remove this kind. Thank you.
Have I been moving everything on the board? I'll double check later, but I don't think I have. Okay. Alright, next one, get log started failing on GKE 132. Okay, Ben's asking questions. And here are the answers.
Yeah, it kind of have like 3 SIGs. I wonder if it's SIG node at the end of the day.
Yeah, because the code they're linking is like validation code, which I don't know if that's SIG node. I mean, Ben tagged us, so maybe. I can take a closer look offline, maybe.
Yeah, it seems like answers were provided, so maybe I cannot tell if it's a bug really. So I cannot say if it's triaged.
Yeah, I'll take a closer look offline. I also can't tell, and I don't know anything about this, so I'll need some time to look at it. Okay. Next one, failed to destroy network for pod from CNI network after reboot. Okay, there are some comments. When restarting a node with this example, the daemon set gets stuck and is trying to kill the pod before the reboot.
But should this be a SIG network instead of SIG node? Or
Possibly.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends. Like the CNI plugin is supposed to gracefully handle a situation where we try to delete the network, but it depends, I think, partially on what runtime it is. It might be one of them behaving a little bit weird too.
It looks like Antonio says it's Cilium's problem and close to it. More discussion.
So runtimes I said it's cryo and CNI Cilium.
Yeah, we basically save the pods after a reboot and recall CNI Del to make sure that everyone cleans up something. You can tag me here and I can try to see if there's anything that we can do about this.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're tracking another bug for Containerd right now. When failure of one CNI plugin in a chain can lead that Containerd wouldn't retry to clean it up. I don't know what Cryo does in this case, but recently we introduced this regression in Containerd. So now we're trying to understand like how to separate critical and non-critical failures of CNI plugins in a chain.
Cool. Next one, revisit container lifecycle hook and restartable init container lifecycle hook, E2E tests design / scope. All of these issue titles, really a mouthful. But, let me just take a look at it. No one from SIG Node has looked at it yet, it looks like.
Yeah, and it's not a bug. I mean, is it a bug? Feels like a feature. Or at least like area test.
Yeah, it feels like test design. What is this?
Yeah, I would rename it to kind feature and remove kind bug, and for now we can take it out.
Would this be on the test board?
It will appear there, yeah. Since
Okay.
it's area test now.
Got it. Does anyone want to volunteer to look at this?
We probably just need to make it to do, because I don't think anybody interested. I don't even know exactly what the issue is. Maybe more time to read it.
Okay. I'll just leave it for now since it's not a bug.
Yeah. Somebody want to introduce some change and like remove local host from somewhere, and yeah, I mean, if they want to do this work, they need to tell us how to fix tests. So it's not like something that is a bug right now.
Yes. Sounds good. Okay, the next one is SIG is not healthy. That is very vague. 6 thumbs up.
This is an old one. Yeah.
Oh, from 2018. Geez, yeah, that's very old.
Yeah, somebody said 2 days ago that they hit it again.
Yeah, this seems like a long-standing, ongoing issue. Does anyone have any context on like history, whether this has been looked into or worked on?
Well, the problem is that's kind of a generic error. It's basically
Mhm.
like sometimes it's because the runtime is down, sometimes it's because the runtime is taking too long. Like it's kind of tricky just with that error. We have a similar like very vague error that happens in cryo sometimes, and so like it's tough because a bug like this is really not scoped well enough to actually correctly look at.
Mhm.
It like really shouldn't be, these issues shouldn't be grouped together, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you want to do with the issue? Because
So typically,
obviously people.
we
Oh,
don't
sorry, go
have
ahead.
enough. If we don't have enough information, we put it in need information and ask for more details. Since this generic error, we really need to understand what happens. Yeah, so this like message from 2 days ago, it doesn't tell us like logs from kubelet. It doesn't tell us whether runtime is healthy. So maybe ask a few questions and make it as a need information. I mean, long term, we may want to improve this message, say like maybe split on different areas.
Sergey, I think in the last comment he's referring to an issue in container D. I'm just wondering, is it? But now I think we have seen it in cryo as well, so it should not be container D specific, or?
Well, it's this error message could happen with either, but like this specific problem is probably a problem with containerd because containerd is the entity that's not replying to the kubelet in this case. But like both cryo and containerd are able to not reply to the kubelet for whatever reason, and thus like the kubelet just reports this error.
Yeah, in this particular case, we may need to have containerd logs to understand what's happening there.
Okay. Let me try to.
And one simple explanation, maybe they removed CRI plugin from containerd, and like there is no CRI. Like containerd is ready, but like there is no CRI.
Okay. So we need containerd logs. What else should I ask them for?
Yeah, I think
Maybe-
container logs to be asked is good in order to check to confirm our theory that's the same. If not, we can see. Yeah. What do you think, Sergey?
Yeah, container logs will be the best to start with. Maybe you can also say that errors is very generic, and we may need to improve documentation of that in future.
This error message is very generic. Anything else?
Yeah, that's good. Let's move the button to news information.
A kubelet shutdown manager not properly initialized due to race condition in systemd log in deconfiguration. Reloading. This is triage accepted already. It looks like Don looked at this. Who accepted this? Oh, Don did. Oh, she 7 minutes ago. Okay. I'm just gonna move this to triage. And assume the tagged people are gonna look at it. Okay. Let me refresh this. I don't think I moved everything over. Are these new? Did I not? Okay. And then this one we already looked at. Okay. Oh,
Oh, it's removed kind
okay.
bug, so there is no, it's not a
Yeah.
bug anymore. Yeah.
Okay. Pod starting order after restart doesn't follow pod priorities.
This is yeah, this is an old and hard to fix issue, which is probably triage expired.
I see. Oh, I see. You've already
Then
looked
just
at it.
retriage it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there is some contributor working on it, but this is really an hard problem to fix.
Okay. A system reserved kubelet option cannot work as expected. There's already an assignee.
Yeah, it's very old, and I think it also expired triage. Just need to
Okay,
run.
just add it back.
Check. Let's double check it's still an issue really quickly. It's the last issue, and we have 6 minutes.
Yeah, we can ask Harsey if he's still working on it. I think.
Yeah, the last update was like a year ago. Let me get this PR. PR is merged.
So maybe this is fixed.
Yeah, maybe.
We can keep it as triage, and then next week,
Okay,
hopefully, Harsh will respond.
sounds good. Okay. Yeah, we already looked at this one, right? Yeah. We already, did we already? Yeah, we already looked at this one.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I think that's it then.
This is great.
Yeah,
Thank you,
cool.
Natasha, for driving to the meeting. Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you,
It was
Natasha.
fun.
Okay, if there is nothing else, let's wrap it up.
Thank you.
That's good. Thank you everyone for joining. See you next week.